Hey everybody, welcome back to KF Trades. This is a quick trade that I had this last week on Tesla. I'll explain later in the video, but it was a winner that turned to a loser. Get out there and make some money, guys. Hey everybody, this is a trade I had on Tesla this last week, and I want to walk you through how I had a winner, but it turned that I ended up taking a loss on this one, and I'll explain why. So this is a 2-year chart, and what happened right here on Monday, had a big move down. This is a daily chart. So this big move down, I saw it coming. So right around the 750 mark, I ended up buying puts. And I had puts that expired on Friday this last week. So I was going to hold them for the week. Had a nice move down at the end of the day. I was up. I think it was $500-600. But with that big momentum, I was like, man, I'm almost there. I'm going to sit this one out. Got to 719 at the low, and I had 4 days left on it, so I thought for sure I'd get a little bit more out of it. Anyways, the next day, it moved up, and I got stopped out of it because the way the market's been with the volatility, I usually don't put stops on them because of the wild swings, but this time I did, and I got stopped out. And I ended up losing, a couple $100. Wasn't too bad, but it was frustrating because the market the next day went and turned down really good and went down to $700 almost. $781. Now I have good resistance here at 700 on this. Touched back here in February, and then some pretty good resistance back through here where it bounced off a couple of times right here and stayed to the upside. So we had that move down on Wednesday, and then it held its own at 700. So I figured I lost a little bit here, but then we had that big move down on Friday, which would have been a nice pay. Unfortunately, like I said, I got stopped out a couple days before that and never got back in it because I thought I was going to hold this after not breaking through there and then kind of holding it here. Unfortunately, that was a winning trade that I took a loss on. So that will happen sometimes, I guess. Just got to watch it for next time. So with that said, right here I have a 3-year chart on Tesla. And my next resistance I have down here at 541 area, kind of that 540 area. And that's hit it a couple of times here. Had a little bit of a touch right here back in 2020, December. Touched it again and bounced here in March of 21. Same thing happened in May of 21. So that's kind of the resistance that we might get to. You know, everybody likes that 550 area, but I've got 541. So we're just kind of going to watch that here. If things continue to head south, keep an eye on that level. Might try to get in this one for another trade. Last week, we had the nice move in the VIX, and then it started to pull back on Thursday. And then we had a little bit of a standstill on Friday in the morning. Then it shot right up. Didn't break the previous day, and then everything kind of picked back up. I don't know, buyers were coming in, starting to pick stuff up, but we had a nice drawdown in the VIX. It doesn't confirm anything. There's still a lot going on in the market. We could still push up towards this 40 area. Watching the Qs, had a nice bounce off of 280. Not a lot of volume though. I'd like to see that volume spiked if we're going to be at a bottom, and I just don't see that yet. Although Everybody wants to see capitulation, but I don't know what you call 7 weeks of a bear market here where everything's been going straight down basically. Here on the Dow, getting some nice volume, but it's not at any highs or anything, so I'd like to see that volume. If this Dow continues down, I have kind of just under that 30,000 area marked. On the SPY, I mean, this bounced off my downtrend here. It's been pretty good support so far. We'll see what happens on Monday in this following week. But we had some nice move there. Bounce off of 280, maybe 280 will hold. I mean, we're still talking over 43% pullback. That was right here, so we're probably another, that's a good 45 or higher percent pullback on the Qs. We'll see what holds. Stochastic on the Qs is still a little elevated. I'd like to see that come down more. So we may have a little bit more pain this next week. Just the way everything's kind of looking, I think we could have more downturn this next week. See how it plays out. Get out there and make some money.